Hi guys, I know you're busy preparing for your economics exam, paper one and paper two, and something that you're really concerned about is how to get the most out of your study, how to translate what you study into marks. So today in this video, I'm just passing through to give you another resource that you can use, and this is 3 quick wins for economics exam. I'm going to predict using the exam guideline, which operates from 2021 to 2024. I'm going to give you the prediction for question 5 and question 6 of both paper 1 and paper 2. And towards the end of the video, I have a big announcement to make. Make sure you stay for that. I'm the General, and this is the Masterclass. Okay, number one, low-hanging fruit. What do we mean by low-hanging fruit? We mean areas of the exam where you can easily benefit. There are definite ways of getting marks in those particular areas. Now, whether you're writing paper 1 or paper 2, the structure will always be the same. We're going to have section A, section B, and section C. And we are saying the low-hanging fruit is in section A and in section C. In section A, we know that the structure of the questions are such that we have multiple choice and we have the short questions. Now, I have a video how to get a distinction in economics where I have shown you exactly how do you get the most out of section A. I'm going to pin the video for you in the description so that you can check it out. But one of the things I talk about there is, for example, in multiple choice questions, you have 8 questions there. And I've proven in that video using 3 memos that the answers for multiple choice questions are always 2 A's, 2 B's, 2 C's, and 2 D's. Please do check it out. Then section C, we're looking at essays, and we know in economics we have prescribed essays, and I have done a trend analysis where I have checked which essays have been asked so far since 2021 and which ones are missing in that guideline, which are likely to be asked in 2024. So I've done that particular trend analysis in another video. I've done actually 4 videos, and I've created a playlist for you which is going to show you all the essays that can come in question 5 and 6 of paper 1 as well as question 5 and 6 of paper 2. So I'll also pin the playlist in the description for you. So here's a trend analysis of the exam guideline which shows what has been assessed already and what is yet to be assessed. So if you check in question 5, we've got all the prescribed essays that are given there with the topics as well as the year they were set and the probability of coming in the final of 2024. And when you look at that, you can see they have all been assessed before except for one, which is discuss reasons for international trade. However, we also have 2 other essays which have not come out in November yet. That's discuss markets in detail as well as discuss reasons for public sector failure. So what are you picking from there? Now, based on that, my prediction for question 5 is discuss markets in detail, discuss reasons for public sector failure, discuss reasons for international trade. Your essay for question 5, guys, is going to be one of these. Then we look at question 6. Look at the first one there. We've got demand side approach 2022 June. It might be coming. Then we also have essays, initiatives, or endeavors in regional development. It has never been said, guys. Since 2021, it is likely to come, as well as social indicators. So based on that, guys, my prediction for question 6 of paper 1, demand side approach, essays, initiatives in regional development, as well as social indicators. Your essay for question 6 will be one of these. So guys, I've gone a step further. I've done a video on each of the questions, question 5, question 6 of paper 1, question 5 and question 6 of paper 2. I have done a video on each question, 3 possible essays each, and I'm pinning the links to those videos below for you to enjoy. Let's move over to paper 2. In paper 2, we are also looking at the same thing. We're looking at the exam guideline as well as the trend analysis. We are looking at which essays, prescribed essays, have already been assessed and which essays are left to be assessed in 2024. Let's start with question 5. In question 5, you will see we have all the subtopics and the essays laid out, as well as the year in which each essay was set. And then from there, we can see there are essays which are likely to come because they have not been set yet. So my prediction in question 5, microeconomics, the 3 essays that are likely to come are monopoly and perfect market, monopoly and monopolistic competition, perfect market, and oligopoly. We move over to question 6. Question 6, we also have the contemporary economic issues. We have the subtopics, we have the essays laid out, and we can see when each essay was already asked. So you can look at that and you will be able to see which ones have not been assessed yet. My prediction for contemporary economic issues for question 6 of 2024 in paper 2 are measures to combat inflation, both demand pull and cost push, benefits of tourism, as well as problems of sustainability. Your essay, guys, will be one of these three. Number 2, we're talking about strategy. So whether we're writing paper 1 or paper 2, we know that our paper is divided into main topics. So in paper 1, we've got macroeconomics and economic pursuits, and in paper 2, we've got microeconomics and socioeconomic issues. Now, there's a strategy that we can come up with because these main topics are assessed in particular questions. So for example, in paper 1, you've got macroeconomics in question 2, and you've got economic pursuits in question 3, then the mixture of the two in question 4. Question 5, you've got macroeconomics essay, and then question 6, you've got economic pursuits essay. Now, so looking at the structure of that paper, you can have your own strategy of which questions you are going to choose. Question choice becomes very important. If you are very good at macroeconomics, then it means you must go with questions 1, question 2, question 4, and question 5, because that's where macroeconomics will benefit you the most. Likewise, if you are an economic pursuits person, that means you should go with question 1, question 3, question 4, and question 6, because that's where you stand to benefit more from economic pursuits. In paper 2, the same thing. If you're a microeconomics person, question 1, question 2, question 4, and question 5. If you are a socioeconomic issues person, then you go question 1, question 3, question 4, and question 6. In the video that I mentioned before on how to get a distinction in economics, I actually gave my personal recommendation for paper 1 and paper 2 in terms of which questions should you go with to get the most marks. Then after you do that, you now have picked your questions. The next thing is to do study practice, exam practice. How do you do the exam practice? Remember, we are using a guideline, exam guideline from 2021 to 2024. So you take papers of 2021, 2022, and 2023, and you use them, you repeatedly do them. However, you do it question by question. You don't just do the whole paper. So you do question 2 if you have chosen question 2. You go question 2 of 21, question 2 of 22, question 2 of 2023. If you have chosen, let's say in paper 2, you've chosen question 3, you do the same. You do question 3 repeatedly across all 3 years. That will help you to consolidate the information and also recognize the pattern and the line of questioning. Before we go to number 3, I'd like to thank all of you that have subscribed to the channel. We have passed 2,000 subscribers, guys. Thank you so much. And if you haven't subscribed yet, I'd like you to consider subscribing to the channel. Now, number 3, remember I told you I've got an announcement. Guys, I'm going to be going live the day before your exam, and I'm going to be taking all of your questions, and I'm also going to be giving you the last minute tips for the exam. We've done that for business studies, and many of you have given me feedback that this worked for you and you managed to pass your exams because of what we did. So I'm grateful for that opportunity, and we're going to be doing it again for economics, day before the exam for paper 1 and day before the exam for paper 2. So watch out for the link. I'm going to be posting it in the community tab. Again, if you're not subscribed, please consider subscribing so you can be able to get that information. Now, with that said, here's that video that I spoke about, how to get a distinction in economics. See you next time, and God bless you.